Hey guys, so welcome to my next video for today. Today we'll be talking about the Kilunu. I hope you guys enjoy the video and like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. The Kilunu are another insectoid species from the galaxy of Verona. They are a violent and almost like an ant-like type of species. They're basically like inspired by real-life ants, serving under one queen. And they also are technologically advanced and bio-organic technology, kind of similar to that of the Yuzhan Vong. So they were also rumored to be believed to be created by the Dark Kings. Well, rumored. Their homeworld was Zorro, which was a green, lustful, and beautiful world with rings to it. It was a very peaceful world, actually, before its time. They are ruled by a queen, which is basically the governing body of all ants. No surprise there, inspired by real ants. They're a very powerful species, very overpopulated species in their homeworld, if you will. They also built highly advanced cities, and usually they're not really intelligent, but the queen is. So the queen tells them to build something, they'll build it, which they built these highly advanced cities because technology is technology, because the queens are more intelligent than their servants. The queen has a royal army, which I call them the royal army, which these bugs would become, or these Kilunuians would become the future of the military and defend the queen no matter the cost, and defend multiple queens and their own colonies. Yes, they did colonize other worlds with their organic fleet or bioorganic fleet, depending on what you call it, expanding towards other worlds. And this is a time of expansion, but everyone feared the Kilunu expansion, including the United Federation Council, which, the Jakulians, the Bala, and the Hunarians feared the Kilunu expansion. So they declared war on the Kilunu. And this war was devastating for both sides because the Triumvirate Empire feared the Kilunu expansion, and they knew the only way to stop them was to halt their expansion. Unfortunately, this had like a 50-50 effect. It worked out really well, but at the same time it didn't, because it led to a lot of deaths. So they decided to make peace with the Kilunu and form this 30-year peace treaty, which would last for about 30 years. And even though this was not a great achievement for the Triumvirate Empire, they did manage to stop the expansion of the Kilunu for a time, for the next 30 years. As the Triumvirate Empire, though, was a little bit weakened during this conflict, and their military would have to be rebuilt for those next 30 years until they become an active fighting force, but at the same time fighting against the Xinu, other factions in the galaxy, is basically what I'm trying to say. The Kilunu established their own governments and their own colonies, basically ruling queens with royal guards, defending their queens in these colony worlds, becoming absolute rulers, which is basically typical for a bug species like them, or, like any other species, like I mentioned. The Kilunu are definitely one of the most violent species in the galaxy, pretty much more violent than the Bala. Very territorial. And that concludes the end of the video. I will explain more about the Kilunu and other species in their future videos. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.